January 2020 Takeover Blackpool II, and it was this match here, Flash, another really, really memorable, fantastic match. I was there in the Empress Ballroom to witness it all go down. It was chaos. Let's be honest, it was chaos. But you add the talent that were involved and ladders into the equation, and that match there, that move there, that double senton off the top of the ladder onto, I think it was poor Wolfgang, and crashed him through the tables underneath from about 12 feet up. Like I say, that the titles were on the line. You didn't walk away as champions that day, but another memorable occasion for you, another memorable match, and take us back to that day then, Flash.
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? One of the there's two parts to this really. There's it's the fact that it's in the Empress Ballroom, which is an absolute iconic and wonderful building. I believe that we had a match maybe a year before that for the pre-show of the first takeover. It was us versus Imperium, and I think that was one of the first matches where maybe like Triple H and Shawn Michaels saw it and went, wait a second, there's something with this team. They're gelling here. They're not just a team that's been thrown together. They're really smashing this. And that was probably what led us then to kind of get our run-ins with a takeover Cardiff and stuff like that. So to return to that building as former champions and also to be on the main card in a marquee match was just incredible. But I always laugh at that photo of me and Mark coming off the ladder together, because as if anyone has watched that, you see that we set up the tables, and our plan, of course, is each of us are going to swanton off each side, and one table goes to another table. And I remember Mark is dragging Mark Coffey across the table, and the table breaks, and Mark Andrews just looks at me, and it's that moment of like, who's doing this then? We're both adrenaline junkies. We both absolutely love it. We both want to steal the spotlight. And I think Mark realizes in that moment that it's his table that broke. So maybe it's me that gets to do the cool stuff. So he just goes, "You climb," and I start to climb. And then there's a look in Mark's eye, and Mark then starts to climb up with me. And I guess, okay, we're doing this then. We're doing this. And if you go back and watch it, and you go back and watch that clip, we get right up the top. And my right leg is not on the ladder. I'm stood on that ladder with 1 foot on, 1 foot dangling off, while Mark has both of them on. And I'm holding on to Mark. And Mark goes to me. He goes, "Let me know when you're good." And I turn to him and go, "I got one leg on you, mate. This is all you." So I just hold on to him, and he goes 3, 2, 1, and I just give him a big old push. I grab hold to him, and we fly through that table and get an absolute reaction. But you could tell as we climb that ladder, it's scary. I think we maybe get up to like 4 runs on the ladder, and I think I'm on number 6, I want to say, and then Mark gets himself up to 5, and I've got one leg on, and then Mark goes, maybe do you want to come down to this one? And I put my arms under his armpit and pull him up to the next run, and that's when I have to move my foot out the way, and then I have to pull him up to that run. That's when I turn around and say to him, "Okay, this is all you know." So, but yeah, I can tell I think like you could hear a pin drop as we start to climb that ladder, and then when we go through it, the place goes absolutely mental. People chanting "Please don't die" and stuff like that. But yeah, that was absolutely crazy. That weekend in general was mental, because we did that match, and then literally the next day, so I got on a plane and flew to Florida for the Dusty Classic, and then had what people were saying were the match of the tournament against the Broserweights. So yeah, what an incredible weekend.